This is hopefully going to be a very quick overview of WordPress to get you up and running as quickly as possible, just to get a very good understanding of how it works. We're going to go over pages and post, we're going to go over plugins, widgets, sidebars, the general settings, and themes. So let's get started. We're going to go to our demo website and we're going to log in. And you do that by going /wp-admin. We put in our username and password. And let's open up a site in a new tab, the same site in a new tab, so that we can see what's going on. The first thing I want to talk about is the default WordPress setup. It's set up like a blog where your your new posts, each of these are called posts, goes on the website and it's ordered by date. So this is just like a news website where you can click on the different headlines and it actually goes to the page and you can make a comment on it, just like other news website and blog websites. Alright, so let's add a new post. So we can go to post and add new. And we click publish. And we can see if we refresh this that our new post is there. And if we click on it, you can make comments to it, or this would obviously be like a whole story, and we could add pictures by clicking this button right here, and we could disable comments by going to screen options and clicking discussion and going to the bottom and unchecking allow comments and pressing update. So that's pretty much it about post. If you don't want to set up your website as a blog, you can change that, and I made a video on it. It's a little beyond this tutorial, but it's really simple to do. You don't need to know any coding or anything. So if you have a small business that doesn't have a blog on it, which most small businesses don't, you just want to showcase your About Us and services and things like that, then you want to take off the option to blog, which is very simple. But search for my other videos to find out about that. The next thing I want to talk about is pages. Now most websites won't have blogs, they'll just have pages. So let's see how to make a new page. And a page is like again, like an About Us page or a contact page or your services page. So let's add new page. We do that by pressing pages and then going to add new. And this is the About Us page. And we can click publish. And if we refresh this page, we should see the About Us page. Now, the About Us page is set up so it has no sidebar. And a lot of times there's a sidebar over here that says subscribe to your website or has a picture of you and your company. It just has different content over here. And you set that up by going to template and going to sidebar template and then clicking update. Now we can see that the sidebar says hello world, and we can go ahead and change that, which brings me to our next section. Under appearance, we can go to widgets. So these are called sidebar widgets, and you can see in my sidebar I have hello world. We can put different things into the sidebar that are pre-made for us, like these pages. You just drag it and you press save. So hopefully now we see the pages. And you can put images and buttons in here and sign up forms if you want. And that way you can really customize this sidebar so that your users can do different things. You can even have advertising in your sidebar so it could generate some money for you. The next most interesting thing by far, I think, is plugins. You're really going to love this because it extends the functionality of your website. So on this website that I made, I added a slideshow. And this is a plugin. I didn't code any of this slideshow. I just said, hey WordPress, let's extend the functionality of you and let's add a plugin. So there's different plugins like this contact form, and I have a tutorial on that also, how to do a contact form, and this social media plugin, so you can have Facebook, YouTube. You don't need to code all of this. People have already built it for you. You just extend the functionality of it. So let's look for a plugin. Let's look for a let's see, Contact Form 7. That's a very popular plugin. And we can see the details of it and we can install it now. So if we just go install now, it installs for you and it activates. Then we can see on the left side here, it says Contact, and that's our new plugin. So if we go to it, we can see that it just says copy this code into a post or a page. So we do that. Go back to our page, About Us page, click Edit, paste it in, and press Update. Now if we refresh this, we see that we have a email form now. And there are all types of plugins, too many to name, but you can search for them by going to plugins and add new, and they have a whole bunch here. So if we want to see a widget plugin, this is for the sidebar widgets, we can see that it adds a link to Facebook or different things, and we can see the details of it and even screenshots. So see what this plugin looks like. And that is pretty much an overview of plugins. Users, you can manage your users. You can add a different admin or different people that log in, or just regular users. And settings, here we can go to General, and we could change the name of our blog and our tagline and what our WordPress website is. Be careful with this one. If you change it to something different, it's hard to log into. And you could change the default email address and a whole bunch of different things. Under reading, we could change it so that our front page is a different page, that it's not just your latest post. It's not set up like a blog, but it's set up like a regular website would be set up. So let's see that change. And see, now it doesn't show our blog, it just shows the About Us page because we set it here under Settings and Reading. And there's a whole bunch of other things that I could go over, but I think those are the most important things for WordPress.